Although Europe's more well-known cities boast a variety of iconic landmarks and a rich history, venturing off the beaten path allows visitors to see a different aspect of the continent. It's no surprise that Paris and Rome are among the most popular city vacations, with their incredible history and beautiful architecture. With infinite ways of transportation, travel has become more of a passion in recent years. It couldn't be easier to explore the little gems that Europe has to offer. Here are the most underrated cities in Europe that deserve a spot on your bucket list. Number 10. Hallstatt. This Austrian village looks like it came out of a postcard. Hallstatt is a beautiful village located 1 hour by car from Salzburg. It is one of the most beautiful Austrian tourist attractions as well as one of the most scenic places to visit in all of Europe. Silent lake waters reflecting the low hills and blue sky create an atmosphere of serenity that tempts everyone. On a walk through the village, you will find on one side swans swimming around the pure lake and on the other charming alpine houses. You can also indulge in some adventurous things to do in Hallstatt like rock climbing, hiking, boating, and see the charming attractions around the town like the Bane House as well as the ice and salt caves. After exploring the town and finding its iconic viewpoint, you will have no trouble believing that Hallstatt is one of the best things to see in Austria. Number 9. Heidelberg. Heidelberg is one of the few German cities that wasn't destroyed in World War II. This means that plenty of old world charm fills the narrow cobblestone streets and Baroque city centre. Historical treasures like the Heidelberg Castle, the Knight St. George House, and the medieval Old Bridge make Heidelberg one of the most popular cities in Germany. The streets of Heidelberg are packed with restaurants, pubs, art galleries, shops, museums, and markets selling beer steins and German sausages. The internationally known University of Heidelberg was the first to be built in Germany and today is ranked among the top universities in the world. Number 8. Mostar. Mostar is perhaps the most photographed city in Bosnia. It is known for its charming old Ottoman quarter, which is home to the most popular bridge in the country, Stari Most, which means Old Bridge. Sadly, Mostar was also a scene of the cruel war and the famous bridge that was built in the 16th century was destroyed in 93. For stunning views over Mostar, visit the Posa Mosque and climb its minaret. Most visitors spend their time in Mostar exploring the old town, which houses sites like a war museum and the bazaar where you can buy beautiful handicrafts while serving up delicious Bosnian food and coffee. Number 7. Colmar. Colmar is one of the jewels of Alsace and one of the most beautiful destinations in France. Colmar is a charming town in the Grand East region of northeastern France, close to the border with Germany. Colorful houses that look as if they belong in a fairy tale line, the Little Venice district, where you can take a boat tour through Colmar's canals. Visit Colmar at night when lights illuminate the city during annual events like the Colmar International Festival, Alsace's Wine Fair, and Colmar's Christmas Market. It is a very romantic little place which is easily one of the most beautiful places to visit in France. Number 6. Verona. Made famous by Shakespeare, the city of Verona was the setting of Romeo and Juliet. Their tragic story comes alive here, with visitors able to see Juliet's famous balcony alongside many other places that featured in the play. The city is also filled with Roman ruins, countless churches, and many bustling coffee shops. The surrounding region boasts some of Italy's finest wine, as well as the beautiful Lake Garda.
Number 5. Bruges. Bruges is often ranked among Europe's most beautiful cities. Its medieval centre is a World Heritage Site with cobblestone streets and dreamy canals lined with Gothic churches, chocolate shops, and flower markets. A picturesque city that looks straight out of a fairy tale, Bruges attracts visitors with its medieval charm. The city can easily be explored on foot, by boat, or even by horse-drawn carriage. Start your visit at the Berg Square in the city's ancient centre, with its magnificent 14th century city hall. The historic centre is mainly medieval, including the famous Belfry and the Groningen Museum. Belgium is renowned for its fine chocolate, and there is no better place to sample it than from Bruges' tempting chocolate shops.
Number 4. Cappadocia. Cappadocia is best known for its fairy tale landscape of unusual formations of cliff ridges and hill crests. Natural processes have eroded into sculptural forms resembling magic mushrooms and what has become known as fairy chimneys, with some of them rising as much as 40 meters high. There is no better way to witness the fairy chimneys than a hot air balloon ride over the valley. At sunrise every morning, the sky is flooded with colored balloons, where you can witness this magical experience from the terrace of your hotel or from every rooftop around. Certainly one of the most romantic spots on Earth. Number 3. Bern. Bern, the capital city of Switzerland, consistently ranks in the top cities for the best quality of life. From Old Town, magnificent cathedral to beautiful museums, theatres, and impressive galleries, Bern has an abundance of things to do to keep you active. Walk around the Old Town's narrow cobblestone and you will soon realize just why the neighborhood is listed as a World Heritage Site. It is a compact, relaxed city where time moves slowly and the locals don't seem nearly as busy as other cities. Expect to see covered arcades, fantastic fountains, cobbled streets, world-class galleries, and traditional architecture. Number 2. Lisbon. Portugal's capital and largest city stretch along the banks of the Tagus River. Covering 7 hills that form an unbelievable destination vacation, Lisbon is full of Gothic cathedrals, distinct neighborhoods, and fantastic weather. What is so amazing about this city is that, despite many tourists that visit it, it remained one of the most affordable and charming capitals in Europe to visit. Exploring the city's historic core is a journey into its fascinating heritage. The Baixa, Lisbon's downtown, is where you'll find the old traditional shops. Alfama, an old Moorish quarter, is the oldest district in the city, known for its architecture as well as St. George's Castle. One of the best things about Lisbon is that there are various viewpoints around the city so you can admire the beauty from above. Visitors can take the tram up to each viewpoint and stroll through the historic centre before sampling the city's seafood-rich cuisine and local wine. Number 1. Kyiv. The capital and largest city of Ukraine is a unique mix of Soviet and European culture and architecture. It is one of the oldest cities in Eastern Europe that is loaded with golden dome churches, huge monasteries, and beautiful streets. It features the World Heritage Site of the Kyiv Cave Monastery, which is a historic Orthodox Christian monastery with a rich cultural background. The monastery was built in 1051 and is one of the most magnificent places to visit in Ukraine. St. Sophia's Cathedral is another World Heritage Site and a popular place to visit in Ukraine. The construction of the building started in the 11th century and surprisingly still retains its mosaics and frescoes features. Not only does it house many beautiful religious sites, but Kyiv also houses a lot of interesting museums and monuments. Visit the Museum of Folk Architecture and Ethnography, one of the largest open-air museums in Europe. You can also go to the Ukrainian National Chernobyl Museum to get a closer look at the disaster that happened in Chernobyl and its effects. Kyiv is also a popular destination for theatre, opera, and musical performances.